Viola. This is a story that was told by many fathers to their sons and passed down through many years. I call it Fallen Stars. The Pachamama plays an important part in this folktale as she does in many others. Folktales are simple stories that have been told and retold, passed down by word of mouth from generation to generation. They unify people.
Often when you listen to a folk tale, you'll know where it comes from. At the end of this story, I'll tell you what part of the world it started in.
In the very distant past, hundreds or maybe thousands of years ago, there lived two brothers who looked very much alike. Some say they were twins, but there's no way of knowing if that was true. Between them, they owned most all of the highlands in the country where they lived. Each of them had one son. The brothers, who might or might not have been twins, were terribly jealous of each other, even though they were two of the richest men in the world. Neither of them ever really enjoyed what he had because he was always worrying that the other might have more. When they could no longer contain their feelings, they decided to declare war on each other. Although they didn't like this idea, neither son could stop his father. During the battle, both fathers received mortal injuries, and each man separately called his son to his bedside to make him promise to continue the war. Once their sons had agreed, each of the two fathers left this world and rose into the night sky as a star. The war continued, and unfortunately, just like their fathers, the two sons were gravely injured in battle. Unlike their fathers, instead of hoping that the fighting would go on, the two sons called to their servants and told them that they wanted the war to end. And as they would each soon be dead, they would like to be buried side by side in the middle of the battlefield. In the country where they would be buried, Mother Earth was called Pachamama. After the two sons had made the burial plans clear to their servants, the Pachamama appeared before them. She said that it was not right for them to be punished for the wrongdoings of their fathers. And while they were still conscious, she caused the stars of their fathers to fall out of the night sky. Those two stars crashed so heavily down on the land below that they forced two great mountains to be created. These two snow-capped mountains are the highest in that land, which now has peace thanks to the two cousins. This is a tale that is told in Bolivia.